What's good, Love Squad? This is the Wandavision episode 4 recap. We interrupt this program, okay? So, first of all, shout out to Paul T. Shijordo. I know I probably said your name wrong, honey, but thank you. Your insight into what's happening in this story was very helpful. He commented on a previous WandaVision video. I asked for true Marvel fans to enlighten the rest of us. And I'm a casual Marvel fan. He's a true one, and he came through. Thank you so much. This was such a fun episode. This was my favorite one so far. I am at Glam Powered. Hi. Let's get into the episode, y'all. So y'all know I like to talk about the people or like say who was new or whatever this episode. So we had Geraldine, and she's had a couple names, but now we know who she is. She is Captain Monica Rambeau, okay? I'm not going to say whose daughter she is. If you're a true Marvel fan, then you already know. And if you didn't watch the episode, watch it, because you'll figure out whose daughter she is, okay? So now we know who Geraldine really is. We have the director, Tyler Hayward. We have James E. Wu. He's from the FBI. And I think Paul said that he was from Ant-Man. I kind of remember, casual fan, but yeah, he was from that franchise. And then Dr. Lewis, Todd, and Sharon Davis are Mr. and Mrs. Hart. So one thing that happens in this episode is that we start to find out who people really are, and that's fun and interesting. Now, let's get into what had happened in this episode, the recap. So, the episode starts with what looks like a reanimated Geraldine. She's in a hospital and chaos has erupted. Everyone's running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Something is happening. Other folks are reanimating, and it looks familiar. Looks like a blip, and then a re-blip. They were vanished, right? And now they're back. So we're at that part of the story, right? Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what went down in the Marvel Universe. People are coming back. And it looks like Monica was one of the vanished people that is coming back, okay? So, I'm switching all her names. I'm going to try to be consistent. Rambeau thinks she's been waiting for 20 minutes for her mother to be released from surgery, but the doctor tells her it's actually been 3 years and that she disappeared. What? Okay, what? We know that something is going on. Cut to Sword. Headquarters, the Sword headquarters. Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division. It looks like where we saw Rambeau teleported before when she got kicked out of Wanda and Vision's world. Apparently, we're at Rambeau's place of business. She's trying to scan her badge to get into an office, and it doesn't work because, right, she's been gone for 3 years. So security is giving her a hard time. Don't they know the nature of where they work, though? Like, come on now. They could have been nicer. I didn't like that. They were rude. I'm like, bruh. Did you not see what's happening? Do you not know where you work? Come on now. So anyways, she's saved by a big wig with a badge that I assume works there, and we find out that yeah, he does work there. He's her boss now, and we find out that her mom is somebody very special in the Marvel Universe. And if when you see the episode, I'm not gonna spoil it, you're gonna be like, yay, the way I was. I was like, oh my god, okay, like that's so cool, awesome. So there's that. And she's been tasked with sorting out a missing persons case in Jersey, right? She's also been grounded. Her mother made that request in the event that vanished people ever return. So, I know her mama went through it while she was gone. She did not make it. She passed. She was sick. She got better. And then it looks like she passed. All that stuff happened in the span of the 3 years that Rambeau was gone. So here we are. And Rambeau's mother, who I won't say it is, but she's like, nah, I don't want anybody else going up there or doing any of that stuff. Just observe and report. Kind of like a security officer, but like a much more high-tech one. Just observe and report. So Sidebar. Instincts are telling me not to trust Hayward. Either he's being completely dishonest. My instincts be clicking. I want to use the phrase "clicking in," but that's not the right phrase. Kicking in. There we go. I was trying to figure out that phrase. My instincts were kicking in. They feel like they're telling me that he's being completely dishonest, or just isn't telling Rambeau everything to protect her. One of the two. I don't know which one yet. And Wu and Rambeau are at a present day Westview. Now, the missing person has friends and family that they don't seem to know, but they don't seem to know him at all. And in addition to that, they're in front of the Welcome to Westview sign, and the cops swear up and down that Westview doesn't exist, but the sign is like they're literally standing right in front of it, like posted. So they say they're from Eastview. Make sense of that. What? Again, I'm like, okay. So we're calling this selective amnesia, like straight up. So, the Wandavision world is Westview, right? So it's just like, I don't understand. We don't understand. We don't know what's happening. That's where we're at. The whole town is missing, apparently, and it feels like they're not supposed to enter. Rambeau uses a drone to see what's going on. The drone hits some radio interference and disappears, and we saw that in the previous episode, like there's a force field around this place. Rambeau touches the energy field and gets sucked in. A response team is set up outside, like they're ready to go. They got the whole office, all the squads, the FBI is there, everybody's there, the scientists, everybody, okay? So a bunch of scientists and doctors are called in, including Dr. Lewis. She's direct and to the point. Everyone's on a need-to-know basis. Look like they don't know They don't know a lot. And Dr. Lewis is an astrophysicist. So she detects what she describes as a colossal amount of cosmic background microwave radiation, CBMR for short. And Dr. Lewis is able to see Wanda on an old TV monitor, like the box back in the day that your granny used, and depending on how old you are, that you grew up with. Me. They're watching Wanda and Vision in a black and white episode, and they recognize the Avengers on the screen, and more questions, right? Like, what are they doing inside of the TV? What happened? Westview is now being called the Westview anomaly because they don't know what the hell is going on. We're finding out other people's actual identities. Todd and Sharon Davis are Mr. and Mrs. Hart. They finally see Rambeau in the screen as Geraldine, and Dr. Lewis hypothesizes they can broadcast a signal from our world to interfere with theirs, and that would explain the interference we've heard in previous episodes, right? In walks the beekeeper, and you know what? I'm going back and reading notes and recapping. They didn't close that loop. They brought him in, but I still don't know what the hell is going on with the beekeeper. By the way, still don't. By the end of the episode, I forgot all about the beekeeper because so much stuff happened in these little 30 minutes. What's up with the beekeeper? We need to know. Anyways, back to the recap. In walks that beekeeper. Y'all remember him? He's made it into the world, but lost his tether. He had a tether to our world. It looks like he works for Sword, but I'm still I'm confused. And I'm thinking about Wanda's reaction when she saw him. She was like, no, right? I think because she actually knows what the hell is going on, but she does anyway. She's believing her own story right now, and he's a threat to whatever it is that's going on. I'll put it like that, which is reality, right? The actual reality is a threat. She doesn't want to be in reality. Okay, that's a little hint as to what is going on. So there is that. So I'm going back into my recap, y'all. I done went off script here. So anyways, confused about the beekeeper. They see Rambeau's Ultron moment, right? When she references Ultron after delivering the baby. And Wanda energy balls her back into our world. Wanda sees a vision of a dead Vision, no pun intended. Like she gets a memory flash of like what actually happened. And Rambeau says to the Sword team, Wanda, It's all Wanda. So she's created a protective force field to hold on to a more preferable version of reality. Like that looks like that's what's happening here, right? She can manipulate reality. Once again, shout out to Paul for that. um, so she's created a protective force field to hold on to what she wants. Very interesting. And it's very interesting too because TV has gotten more real over the years, right? It really has. Like TV has gotten gangster over the years. But it used to be more often than not about idealized life, right? I Love Lucy, right? Um, Now we know a little bit more about what's going on. What the hell? We're starting to get to the juice, to the meat. Okay, so that's where the episode ended with Rambeau saying, "Hey, yo, that's Wanda. Wanda is doing all of that, right?" That's where we ended this episode, y'all. This was such a fun episode. That's it for this recap. See y'all next time. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And y'all, I am becoming a better YouTuber. I realized there was a whole comment section in my dashboard. If you commented, I did go back and I went back a couple months to look at these comments and just, comment back, you guys. Thank you so much for the comments. It's fun interacting. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.